We use social media for a lot of things, right? Now today we're showing you how you can use it to make a delicious and healthy meal. So let's welcome Ashley Johnston, a Family and Consumer Sciences agent for Duval County's UF-IFAS, and Alyssa Wyrsch, a volunteer with UF-IFAS. You two are going to walk us through how to make a fall salad in a jar. But first, tell us about your roles with the University of Florida.
Sure. So I work in Family Consumer Sciences, like you said, and my area of expertise is everything healthy lifestyle. So we focus on healthy nutrition choices, physical activity, and also mindfulness. And they usually relate together as well. And I do a lot of that education online, like you said, with social media.
Very good. And tell us more about Jack's Living Well. Alyssa, you got involved as an intern, and look at you now.
I know. So yes, I was an intern during the summer, and I came back as a volunteer because I just love working with Ashley so much. And so today we're going to be showing you what we do on our social media channels.
And what are some important things to keep in mind this time of year?
Some important things to keep in mind this time of year as we're headed into those holidays. We know we're going to overindulge. It's okay to have treats and snacks, but just be mindful, because sometimes cooking can be mindful, eating can be mindful. Pay attention to the sights, the colors, the smells, all of that stuff that can really help decrease your stress and also keep you on track with your nutrition as well.
Some good advice. And speaking of sights and smells and good things, boy, I'm ready to indulge in some of this in a healthy way, though. So what are we making here today?
So this is going to be a filling fall salad in a jar, and it's very versatile. You can make a lot of substitutions, but today we're going to be making one that's focused on quinoa, some sweet potato, in-season apples, some nice feta blue cheese there, and some pepitas.
Oh, pepitas. Oh, I like it. And it smells so good. I just can't get enough of the aroma here. And you did a little toss thing with this. What do we got here?
So this is going to be our next recipe, our acorn squash.
Got it. See, I'm all fired up. But that jar, I've never seen a jar like this. You know, I've kept grown up lightning bugs in a jar, but I've never done this. What is that?
A lot of people go and buy the ball jars or the mason jars from the store, but you can really just use these from your kitchen. So if you run out of pickles, save your jar, take the label off. It's not that hard, and you make a beautiful layered salad. So it's aesthetic, and then you just dump it out on the plate, and it's a complete meal.
Beautiful. Okay, I say let's give this a try.
Okay, so let's get started. So when you make a jar salad, we're just going to do little ones here. So you always want to start with your wet ingredients. So we don't want to have a container in here. We just want to go ahead and pour the dressing in.
You got it.
And this is a maple Dijon vinaigrette, and we'll have that recipe up later.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
It's really flavorful.
It's got some really good chunks of flavor. I see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then once you do that, you're going to do your other wetter ingredients. So that's going to be probably our apples, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So I saw the apples here.
So you just grab some apples.
Okay. And I've been trying to eat more apples, so this is good.
Yeah. I like to put a few in the bottom.
A little fiber, right?
Yeah.
So that going on. Okay.
And then we're going to go right into the grain portion.
I was asking what kind of grain this is. I'm trying different types of rice. So what do we got going on?
So this is brown rice, red rice, and quinoa, and that's going to give you extra protein, extra fiber, and it's going to be nice and filling for you. If people are afraid to put grains in their salad, don't be.
Don't be. Okay.
This is much better than putting croutons in there, which have a lot of empty calories sometimes.
I know, sometimes it's hard to get off those bad habits, so that's some good advice there.
It really is. And this is very versatile. You put as much as you like of everything.
Okay.
And what I have here are some roasted sweet potatoes. So the original recipe called for acorn squash, but this is what we had on hand from a leftover recipe. And you're just going to put those, you're going to layer those in there, however many you like. And then once you get to that part, we're going to kind of stuff it with the greens. So we're going to put the greens in there. Because these we don't want to get wet. So see, they're protected by the potatoes and by the grains. And like I said, these are little mini salads. You'd want to do more of a 32-ounce size for a meal salad.
This works very well, though. Okay, I like what I'm seeing.
Yeah, isn't that pretty?
It's like an art piece.
Yeah.
All right.
It's cute. And so then you're just going to grab some cheese, and this is feta and blue. You can use whatever cheese you want to use.
It's an interesting mix. Here, we can say. I'm a cheese guy.
Me too.
They call me a cheese head.
And it gives a nice little texture in there too.
Top the calcium.
Yeah.
Need more here. I got two.
Yeah, I can
handfuls.
Add
There's
a little bit
more.
And then right on top.
Okay.
We're just going to finish it off with however many pepitas you want to use.
The pepitas. Okay.
Yes. And so this is your seed here. This is good for fiber. You got some good magnesium and other nutrients in there. Also, the fat in the cheese and the pepitas and a little bit in the dressing is going to help you absorb all those wonderful nutrients.
Amazing. Okay, that was easy. This is
easy peasy. And you just jar it up.
And then we have the jar.
Yep.
Okay.
And so you're just going to put the flat one on and then screw that top on.
I love it.
So there you have it, complete
All right.
salad.
I
Alyssa,
like it.
did you want to talk about my plate, how it relates?
Yeah, so my plate, of course, is the 5 different food groups. And so you got your dairy here with the cheese, you got your grain, you also got your fruits, and then you got your vegetables with the sweet potato. So there you go, there you have it.
Oh, that easy, and instead of maybe taking cookies for the holidays, I can take my salad.
Look how pretty this
There you
is.
go.
The table
Because it's so
setting,
beautiful. I
like,
say I don't
you
have
know.
it. Yeah, this works. It's
Yeah.
healthy. So thank you so much.
Yeah.
And do you have any big events coming up?
I do. We're going to do the pre-holiday crush. So that's going to start after Halloween. It'll be on November 1st, and then we'll end it before Thanksgiving. But it's just going to focus on being mindful and reestablishing some of your good habits you already had, or just strengthening those habits. So it's more of an intermediate program, but all online, and you can do it from the comfort of your own home.
Awesome. Ashley, Alyssa, we can say happy holidays and good
Yeah.
eating now. And of
Cheers.
course, for another look at this segment, head to firstcoastliving.net.